What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV outside Craven Cottage. Spurs have won 1-0, taking 3 points home to North London with us. Again, game of two halves really. First half I thought Spurs weren't really at the races. I thought Fulham were on top of us, and if anyone was looking likely to score, it was probably them. But then 10 minutes into the second half, we finally arrived at the game.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the first half was a struggle, definitely. Fulham definitely had the better chances. Lloris was most definitely the busier keeper. Not to say they created loads of clear-cut chances. We kept them at arm's length. But we looked sluggish, slow, weren't really able to hurt Fulham too many times. I can't remember too many times we got into their box or created chances or had shots on goal. We got the goal right in the stroke of half-time. Brilliant finish from Harry Kane. Matches, yeah, come on.
Big up.
Come on,
yes,
boys.
we are.
We got the goal right at the end of half time, just for half time, with Kane breaking the record, matching the record with Jimmy Greaves. He's matched with Jimmy.
A bit of history happened today.
Yeah, exactly, and it's a brilliant goal as well. Brilliant little flick by Sonny. Great turn and finish by Kane. He knew where the goal was. He didn't have to look up. He just turned and finished on the edge of the box. And then second half, we started to get our rhythm when it came to physically. I felt we really started to dominate them physically. Bentancur and Højbjerg were really starting to get on top of them, putting really strong challenges in. The wing backs were starting to push up a bit, and it was much better. Not to say we again created loads. We didn't create loads of chances in the second half, but
it was just so much better. It's so nice to see us get the ball on the ground, putting a few nice passes together, get the ball up the pitch, and just actually play some football instead of just being scared on the pitch.
Yeah, again, it's a similar thing. And I heard someone said this the other day after the City game. It's like it's not that we're a first half team. It's we're a one half team.
We're a half. We're a 45-minute team.
Yeah, pretty much. And again, it showed today. I think the team don't have the characteristics to dominate teams for 90 minutes physically. And I think, again, we saw another example of that today. And when we're on top, we look good, and we look hard to deal with when we're on top, and we look good physically, but we just can't sustain it. But I thought today you put this down to a good professional away performance. 1-0 win. We got the bit of quality. We dug deep to get the result defensively. I thought we defended very well in the second half.
We did.
I got
to give big up to Emerson that second half. I thought he made so many defensive actions.
They have a shot on target in the second half? I don't think so.
No, I mean Mitrovic had one off target. There were a couple off target shots, but none on target. But some of our passing on show in the middle of the park today is just so tragic. Like Højbjerg, over and over again misplacing passes, but Rodrigo Bentancur just makes such a difference for us. Such a difference. I mean, even when we weren't on top in that first half, him and Kulusevski, you could see the quality that they had about them, and Harry Kane. Those three are always up for the challenge, literally always, and you can see it out there. And I just get so annoyed with the lack of why he can't make a 5-yard pass like Dyer and Højbjerg over and over again today.
Yeah, Højbjerg was frustrating on the ball. I thought off the ball he was actually, especially in the second half,
played well off the ball,
good.
yeah.
On the ball, found wanting. There was that chance right at the end as well. He breaks into the penalty areas all the time in order to pick someone out, and he can't do it. He's starting to frustrate me a bit on the ball after he really started to improve that early in the season. And recently, I don't know whether it's because he's been in the World Cup or what it is, but he's really been off it. Technically, he's been giving the ball away way too loosely. Yeah. And he hasn't been able to provide those. He did score against Brentford, but other than that, hasn't really been able to be in a threat in the final third. Bentancur has been, since he's come back in, a breath of fresh air. He's been so good. He's so calm, and he's one of these players where even when if a player puts a tackle in on him, you still have confidence he's going to retain the ball because of his strength, because of his. He's one step ahead as well. He knows what he's going to do with the ball before he gets it.
And he's always trying to press as the first man, and he's always the first one to go and press. And when he's not there, nobody does that. Literally nobody does that. So we miss such a big thing of our game. And again, like against Man City, he nearly forced the goal out of that pressing again today in that first half. So he was our best player today, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I thought Kulusevski played well as well. For a lot of the game, I thought he was giving Robinson a bit of trouble. Sonny was okay. I don't think he was as bad as he has been, but
I think Kulusevski in flashes today was really good.
Yeah, I like Kulusevski's performance. Obviously, Kane broke the record, and then Emerson Royale. I thought Emerson Royale had a decent game. You got to give him credit.
He got better and better as the game wore on. I thought second half he put in such a shift defensively for us. Really big shift. Even the first half, I was noticing some wayward passes and stuff from him, but he grew into the game, that's for sure.
Yeah, I thought defensively he got caught out in the first half, but I thought he really grew into the game. I thought he really did all right just throughout the game. I thought it was like a solid performance from him. There was not too many calamities. When he got at the ball, he just like kept it simple. He linked up with Kulusevski a couple of times. I thought it was a solid display from him. Nothing special, but a solid display.
I thought
overall. And then Lloris, no mistakes, lots of shots on target.
Yeah, there was a couple of spills in there from Lloris when you had your heart in your mouth, but nothing came from them. What do you make out of Perisic today? I thought another poor performance in there from him.
Wasn't able to really affect the game going forward. I thought defensively he was alright actually. I thought D. Cordova-Reid couldn't really get the better of him. And I thought, but going forward is where he really earns his money, Perisic, and he didn't really get too many crosses into the box and wasn't really able to link up with the forward men, which is disappointing. But I think after the calamity that was the second half against Man City, I think a solid performance was in order.
Yeah, exactly. All we need to do was get 3 points today. We did that. Didn't get the second goal, so it provided a bit of a nervy last 5 minutes or so. But the real man of the match today were the fans today, because I thought the Spurs fans were absolutely brilliant from moment one right until the end, singing all the way through. And you know, it's a really good excuse where things are going at Spurs not to be singing and not to create an atmosphere. And the Spurs fans showed up today, and we got the 3 points we deserved.
Yeah, they were non-stop throughout the whole 90 minutes. Had their voices heard. It was really good to see. And look, the away supporters were usually very, very strong with Spurs. And look at the table now. We're still fifth. We're 3 points behind Man United.
Yeah.
Although they have a game in hand, we're still
The same
points
as Newcastle,
on the board.
right?
No, 3 points behind them as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. Same.
So they're on the same as Man United.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So look, there's still a lot to play for. A lot of games left to play for. 21 games left in the Premier League season. Still in Champions League, still in FA Cup. So hopefully this win can be a nice platform for a solid defensive display.
All right, life is always good after 3 points. We'll see you all in the studio tomorrow. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.